Okay, everybody. Good afternoon. Fanman Steve here once again. Here is my Wizard box fan. Here is the cleaned up and restored version of what it looked like a couple of weeks ago from the last video that I recorded of it. This fan has been through quite a lot. In fact, if you remember one of my earlier videos titled my other 6jc3020 Wizard box fan fixing it up for Christina, well, here it is. Fan has been restored now. This fan has had some problems, so I was never really able to use it that much. Never having the time or the proper materials to repair it with. The blades were so bad out of balance that I could never run it no matter what I did. Center hub was loose, but with a little experience, I was able to successfully ping the hub back into place and seal it up. I've also finally managed to get the blades straightened, and I basically just used a weight and some aluminum tape, and the fan runs perfectly fine now. Pretty much everything to the fan is original except for the switch and the power cord. Just a standard power cord here. This originally had a rotary switch to it. It's long gone now. Now it's got this just a three-way toggle switch on it. Switch plate is pretty faded out. I do plan on making another decal for this sometime in the future. This originally came on a rollabout stand, and I still have it around here somewhere. Actually, I think I have that on another fan right now. That's the original emblem, still in pretty good shape after all these years. Luckily, I didn't have to do anything to that. I do believe that these fans were manufactured by either C&H Air Conditioning Fan Company or Silver Air. And I've gathered some information about these over the years. I have seen these fans with different other brands. This one being under the Wizard brand, with which these and a few others were sold through the Wizard Western Auto trade for a time. So, Wizard was not the one that made these fans. They were just sold. They were sold through the stores, like the Sears brand fans. Motor on it still works. It still has the original motor. And I serviced it, and I cleaned up the stator and everything as I was putting it back together when I got finished restoring it. Still runs really good. I also added feet to it as well, since I really don't use it on the stand that much. Let's flip this thing around and have a look at the back. Okay, so here is the back of the fan. There is the Westinghouse motor. If you look there at the top, that was the repair that I used to fix the blade with, and I think I used a dime or a penny, and used some aluminum tape, and I have it painted over to where it would cover it up. Other than that, the fan runs great now. I do use it from time to time. Stays out here in the garage most of the time. I've probably used it in the house at least once. Not many of these fans that I have seen on YouTube. Technological Heritage has the C&H air conditioning brand of this. Actually, his was in far better shape than what mine was. And I have not seen it in quite a while. But anyhow, his is green and has the carrying handle on it. I am going to try to get a carrying handle to put on this eventually, since it's not going to be on the stand. As I have mentioned numerous times, this is a big childhood fan of mine. Very, very fond of these fans. Probably not the greatest of quality, but they work. They work. And boy, they do put out some air. Definitely a lot better than the fans being spewed out today in factories and stuff. So I have 4 of these in my collection, and just really great fans. I absolutely love these. And let's go ahead and get this thing plugged in and we'll fire it up. Alright, let's fire it up on the high speed. Sorry, well, that's low speed. These fans are very quiet. Like I say, they're excellent performers. This being a 2-speed fan, the low on this is more like a medium. No vibration, runs smoothly now. Not noisy at all. I was watching one of Rusty Bearing 45's videos. He has one of these now. And I remember him mentioning in the video of how these fans were rated a 4.0 amp, but the motors are technically rated for 2.6 amp. He had his hooked up to his meter draw, and when he turned it on the high speed, and it was pulling like 4 amps as it was powering up, and then it just shot back down to 3.0 amps as it started running, which I find to be interesting because this is a 6-pole shaded Westinghouse motor after all. So yeah, these things are pretty powerful. Let's kick it up to the high. Okay, let's go ahead and power it off. I always remember these things having the craziest long spin down time that I had ever seen on any fan. These are only sleeve bronze motors. All right, let's get a startup sound on this. Figured we'd get a shot of it from the back while we're at it. All right. Finally have this thing happy again. And it's not sitting around collecting dust and rusting and whatnot. This is gonna be one of my summertime fans. Primarily here in my shop. So, well, I guess that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and until the next one, I will see you later. You all enjoy the remainder of your weekend and have a good weekend.